welcome to probability. So the idea behind probability is we want to have a measure for the likelihood of something happening. So we want a measure for the likelihood of an event or something, an event happening. Probability is typically written using decimals, numbers between 0 and 1. So probability always falls between 0 and 1. If we put these on a scale, here's probability of 0, probability of 1, probability of 0 means that there is no chance the event happens. In terms of percent, the event occurs 0% never of the time. Probability of 1 is the opposite extreme. It means that the event is guaranteed to happen. The event always occurs. So the event is guaranteed to happen. In terms of percent, the event occurs 100% of the time. Then in the middle, we have 1/2 or 0.5. A probability of 0.5 is halfway between no chance and guaranteed. So it's what we would usually refer to as a 50-50 chance. The event is equally likely to happen as it is to not happen. So it's equally likely to happen as to not. Again, in terms of percent, this is that the event will occur 50% of the time. Then if we look at the stretch from 0.5 to 1, this is ranging from equally likely to happen as not all the way to the event is guaranteed. So over here, the event is more likely to happen than not. In terms of percent, there's more than a 50% chance of the event occurring. Or the event occurs more than 50% of the time. And then on the other end, between 0 and 1/2, here we're looking at ranging from no chance of happening to it being equally likely to not happen as to happen. So here, this is that the event is more likely to not happen. In terms of percent, the event occurs less than 50% of the time. Right? So this is sort of how we can interpret various probabilities. We can think of it in terms of percent, the percent of time we would expect the event to occur, or just in terms of, is it more likely to happen than not, or is it more likely not to happen? In terms of our notation, if we call an event A, the probability of event A occurring is written with a capital P for probability, and then in parentheses, A. So this is the probability of A. Some quick summary. Probability of A falls between 0 and 1. Probability of A equaling 0 means that the event will never happen. A probability of A being equal to 1 means that the event is guaranteed to happen. That's just a very quick summary using the probability notation.